Had my parents not been separated after my father's traffic stop, arrests, and deportation from the United States of America, we might all be sitting about the pink kitchen table with the white legs. My father, a taxi driver, might have come home late in the evening with 2 large chuck steaks, bloodied red, fresh, best he could bring. He might have seasoned the meat, his thick brown hands gently letting loose salt how God did earth. He might lay a sheet of cayenne over the flesh, a homeland conquered by sun, a fire gouged between cheeks, eyes watering, a flag of surrender. My father might have survived the night to serve us. My father, with his skin shiny, his head smooth, might have built me a treehouse in the front yard with tools from his orange metal box. And my mother, sharp, discerning, the quiet keeper of sacred emblems like our family's marrow, might have never let me climb in that treehouse because, as it were, gunshots littered our streets the way the dead plagued a hospital. Had my father not been deported, he and my mother might have had another child. It's likely they'd build a new back porch and have a garden with peppers, just like our neighbor Ronnie. My mother might grow a row of cabbage, all green and light, tight and bald like fists. It'd be a Wednesday, and my father, my brother, and I might whisk our bikes down Lakeshore Drive, or pitch a tent in the backyard, or watch Terminator, or the movies where Eddie Murphy played a cop from Beverly Hills. My father may have been filled with enough cracks in his face to cause an earthquake of laughter to ripple through our home. One dusk, with light gleaming in from our living room windows, I imagine he might step into one of my mother's bright silk dresses, the purple one. He squeezed his feet into her pumps and pranced around the house he bought her as a gift years before. My mother might have giggled at my father's silliness, and he may have sauntered over to her with his palm down and his wrist bent as though he was expecting to have his hand captured by a long-awaited love. My mother might have said something like, "Man, if you don't take off my good dress, you finna buy me another one." And my mother might have not really been mad. And you could tell by how she cocked her neck back into the side, alabaster gleaming a curve into her face. She might have smiled through the threat, and my father might have held her around the waist with one arm and pulled her into his chest, how I do the woman I love when I miss her so much it aches. And my parents may have kissed, maybe on the lips, and my father, fool, may have reached his hand to my mother's string of beads, removed it, and placed the necklace over his own head to lay along his chest. Her earrings may have danced from his lobe, and my father, a man who gave like a tree, might have lined his fingers over my mother's tuned heart and swayed his hips to its cadence.